Matt Gaetz is, as we'd say in the courts of D.C., gonna get got. Let's talk about why that is. Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So Matt Gaetz is in real trouble. Why do I say that? Well, I say it in part based on some of the reporting about what's going on with Matt Gaetz' bestie, Joel Greenberg. Who is Joel Greenberg? He is a county tax collector in Florida. And here's what he's up against at the moment. This from NBC News WESH in Florida. New round of indictments allege Joel Greenberg stole hundreds of thousands in taxpayer money. And here is how the reporting reads in part. In addition to the dozen charges he, Greenberg, already faces, including sex trafficking of a child alleging sugar daddy relationships, stalking of a political opponent, and aggravated identity theft, he's facing 21 new counts, including bribery of a public official, theft of government property, and wire fraud. Okay, let's talk a little inside baseball, inside prosecutorial baseball. Joel Greenberg was originally indicted about a year ago, June of 2021. And just a few days ago, Joel Greenberg woke up and he had 12 felony counts hanging over his head. When he went to bed a few days ago, he had 33 felony counts hanging over his head. Why? Because federal prosecutors in Florida issued what's called a superseding indictment. They brought a new indictment. They almost tripled the charges against Joel Greenberg. They went from 12 felony charges to 33 felony charges. And Joel Greenberg's trial is just around the corner. It's set for June, weeks away. So let me tell you, when you've been indicted for a year, everybody's getting ready for trial, and all of a sudden the federal prosecutors triple your charges, that can upset a federal judge. Why? Because everybody was in the chute, ready to go to trial, and all of a sudden the prosecutors are dramatically upping the ante. What does that mean? Well, no self-respecting defense attorney is going to say, yeah, I'm still ready to go to trial in a matter of weeks, even though the federal government went from 12 to 33 felony charges. That's not going to happen. It delays everything. And it can upset the federal judge presiding over the case, unless the federal government is dropping these additional charges on a defendant's head, suspecting that they're going to have the desired effect. What is the desired effect? A guilty plea with cooperation. So this, to me, feels like the typical prosecutorial squeeze play. Like they're turning the screws on Joel Greenberg, Matt Gaetz' bestie and accused child sex trafficker, to see if they can get him to flip on Matt Gaetz. That's what it feels like to me. We'll have to see. We'll have to stay tuned. But I think we're going to see more about this Matt Gaetz and Joel Greenberg story develop day by day by day. And I have a pretty strong sense that justice is going to come for Matt Gaetz. And justice matters. As always, folks, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.